Boom and crash is one of the most highly volatile markets, but there's a way you can win in it. To win, you will need a strategy. Alright, so now you may ask, what strategy should I use when there's a lot of strategy? Well, you see, as time goes on, some strategies becomes weakened. That's why we keep testing strategies and bring you the one that works well for you guys. So now I'm going to show you and teach you how to be profitable on this type of indices using two indicators, which are the RSI and the MAO, that is the moving average of oscillator. All right, and I'm going to explain and show you how the strategy works before showing you the setup and the parameters for these indicators. All right, I'm going to show you guys how to be profitable on this type of indices using these two indicators strategy. Right now, we're going to be doing this first on the crash 1000 index market. All right, now we'll go over to the crash 1000 index market. Clearly, you can see that the two indicators which I just mentioned are already set up on my chart right here. Now, this blue line right here is the RSI, while these green lines is the moving average of oscillator. Okay, now what we're going to be doing is taking 5 candles. These 5 candles we're going to be taking are short 5 candles on this market. Right now, we're going to be taking these candles. Immediately we see an ending of the moving average of oscillator, which is the MAO. What I mean by an ending is when you see at this point, you can clearly see that at this point right here, this moving averages of oscillator is about to go upwards, meaning it's getting to the end of the downtrend of the MAO. All right, for short form is the MAO. Now you see that is at the end point on the downtrend of the moving average of oscillator, and after this candle there was a little candle right here, just as you can see. And when you are trading, after you have set up these parameters, you set your zoom level to the third zoom level. All right, the third zoom level, that's the level I'm using right now. Okay, now this is the candlestick right here, and this is the last trend on the lower part, which is downtrend of the MAO. Right, so you place a buy immediately at this point right here. Okay, you can even place at this point as well. You place a buy immediately, you see an end point. When you see that this line is shortening, starts going upwards, it's shortening right here. You see this is a long trend, another trend, then this trend, you can clearly see the pattern which is following is going upwards, just like this, and from here. So you place a buy at the nearest point of the ending of the downtrend of the moving average of oscillator. That's when you place your buy, and you count 5 candlesticks from that point. All right, to avoid spikes from coming, because this type of market is highly volatile. So right here at this point, you place a buy, you count 5 candlesticks, 1 here, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you see the market. 5 candlesticks is a good and decent amount of profit on the market. All right, 5 candlesticks. Let's imagine that you are using a lot size of 5 lot size. All right, and you have a bigger account, so imagine the amount of profit you will make from that 5 candlesticks. Even if you are using a smaller account, so you'll be able to grow that smaller account into a bigger account just by taking just 5 candlesticks using this same strategy. All right, remember guys, when you're trading this type of market, you always look for a better good opportunity for you to place your entries for either a buy or a sell entry. Okay, you look for a good opportunity, you don't just enter into the market. Right now, I'm going to show you another scenario like this that you can also make profit from this market. I'm going to show you that this strategy works well. Okay, this strategy works well. Now take a look at this point here. You place your buy at this point, you count your 5 candlesticks from here, then you exit immediately after 5. All right, after 5 candlesticks, guys, for a better risk management technique. Now at this point, you saw that when this RSI, it curves down at this point, it's giving a spike. When it spike come, it breaks down right here and it goes downwards. Remember, this strategy we are using is just for you to take 5 candlesticks, and it's not going to show you when the spike is going to come into the market. All right, so there's no spike detector indicator here. You can't use these indicators to predict the spike movement. If you want to predict the spike movement, that's when you put in the MACD into your chart. In that way, you can see when the spike is going to come through. But right here, we're just using this easy setup for you to take 5 candlesticks and take a profit from the market. All right, from the market, just like I said to you guys. So you need to be focused on this type of market. You need to be focused, taking just those 5 candlesticks, then you are out. Then you look for another good opportunity. Okay, just like at this point, you look for another good opportunity when price has gotten to the down point of the moving average of the oscillator. Then when price is about to go upwards at the next point, that's where you place your buy. I hope you understand what I'm saying, guys. You place a buy at this point. Immediately you count 5 candlesticks. After 5, you wait again until another opportunity at this point. Then you count another 5 candlesticks. All right, then you wait again for another opportunity at this point. Right, you wait until another opportunity when you see that price is going upwards. Right, always at the end point. For example, we can see that at this point right here, take a look at that. At this point, price got here, right here, and at this point right here, it didn't go upwards. Okay, now this is the nearest point. At this point here, this is the nearest point. So you want to take your buy at the nearest point of the smallest candlesticks as possible. Okay, at the smallest point. Okay, just as we see right here, we place our buy at this point. So to be safer on this market, when you place your buy, all right, you want to monitor this trend line here. All right, these trend lines. Once you place your buy and you see that the trend continue to go downwards, you exit immediately. All right, you exit immediately to be safe on the market, just as we are seeing right here on this scenario here. All right, so remember that, guys, no strategy is 100% strategy. There's always going to be a downside to it, but you need to try as much as possible to be able to avoid those possible downside on the market. So what we're seeing here is a scenario that the trend line got to this point here, but it didn't go upwards to a level where it will show us that the trend line is shortened and is about to go upwards, right? And we can see that it got to this point before the trend line that came downwards was a little bit smaller. So that's what you want to watch out for if you want to be 100% safe and 100% making all the profit on the market. So here, what you do is you wait. Let's say you wait until you see this type. Let's say you buy. When you have placed your buy and the price did not drop down more, okay, the price, when you place your buy, okay, you place a buy and the price, the trend line came a little here, just like it did here, then you hold on to the market for 5 candlesticks. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you exit the market, because you see after the 5th candle the spike came through on the market right here, just as you can see. So you wait until the nearest point of the ending when price is about to go upwards in an uptrend. Okay, so this is crash market. The market will always buy and will sell. It will buy and will sell, and we're trading this on the 1 minute time frame. Okay, so because we are using this type of strategy, you won't have that opportunity and time to always go to the higher time frame to check, just because we are using this indicator. Okay, before you go to the higher time frame, you might have missed that price movement. Okay, it's just like scalping as well, taking advantage of small price movement from the market. So before you go to the higher time frame, normally if you want to trade this market, well, what you should do is always go to the higher time frame, then you confirm your entry. But right here, we're scalping this market using this indicator. So before you go to the higher time frame, price movements might have changed. All right, so what I'm saying here is that always wait for this opportunity. When the moving average of oscillator is about to go upwards, it's at the nearest point of the downward trend. Okay, at the nearest point here, take a look at it. When it's about to go upwards, that's when you place your entry for a buy. Then you count after 5 candlesticks, you close your trade, you take a profit. You can also close your trade after 4 candlesticks for a better risk management technique. All right, so this strategy is always working, guys. It's well tested and it's always working perfectly. Just as you can see right here, you wait until the nearest point when it's about to go upwards, you place a buy for your 5 candlesticks. Don't be greedy on the market. Don't be greedy. Always stay and stick to your strategy and your plan right here. The same point here, when it's about to go upward, you take your 5 candlesticks. All right, now I'm going to show you how you can do this on the boom 1000 index. Okay, this strategy I've only been tested on crash 1000 and boom 1000 index. Okay, I always bring you guys strategy that always works. Okay, this strategy works. I'm just showing you how you can see that for yourself. All right, so we're going to the boom 1000 index market. The strategy is only for crash 1000 and boom 1000 alone. That's what it has been tested for. Okay, now we're going to the boom 1000 index using the same parameters and setup. Nothing changed. Okay, now the only thing that we're seeing here on the boom, you know that on the boom market, one spike occurs, the market, the line here goes upwards. Why? When it's a sell, the market is going downwards, a buy, it's going upwards. Right here, just as you can see the spike. Right, so what we're doing here is the opposite of what we did on the crash market. We're not placing a sell on the uptrend of the moving average. We're placing a sell on the downtrend of the moving average of oscillator. So if you are a boom trader, you are not trading the crash market. If you are a boom trader, this is what you should do. All right, this is even more understandable here. Okay, at the nearest point when the moving average of oscillator is about to go downwards, okay, when it has ended on the downward trend here, you see, you place your sell for a 5 candlesticks, just like that. At this point here, you place your sell for 5 candlesticks in your USD market, sharp and easy like that. At this point as well, you see there was no spike, guys. There was no spike. So this is the perfect way for you to avoid spikes on the market. You know that when you're trading this crash and boom market, the main thing that is always, making us to lose our trade is because of the spikes that comes in the market. Because if you set a stop loss, you know that when the market crash, it's break through our stop loss level. All right, so that's why on the trading, when you're trading crash and bull market, scalping is the best strategy. So you see that this strategy that I've just shared with you guys is mainly it's scalping, guys. It's scalping strategy, and you can see that this strategy works. Right, this strategy works, guys. So you can grow your small account using this type of strategy that I've just shared with you guys. Just taking 4 or 5 candlesticks from this market. Remember, you don't need to be in a hurry in this market. All you need to do is follow the same process over and over again, and that small account you have, you will grow it continuously, consistently, using simple strategy. All right, using simple strategy that I just shared with you guys right now. You can see that this strategy works. All you need to do is focus on these two trends, this upward trend and this downward trend. When price is at the downward level, it's about to go to the downward level, you place your sell for a 5 candlesticks. You are not placing a buy, we are not catching the spike, you're only placing a sell. All right, so I hope you understand what I've just said to you guys. Now we use the same setup for crash 1000 and crash and boom 1000. So I'm going to share with you guys the parameters right now. So we are using the RSI on indicator window 1, period 14, while you apply to close, the level on 90 and 10. I didn't talk about the levels, but we use the level to demarcate the trade, which is to set up the overbought and the oversold. The style is going to be on 3 pixel, the color red here, and you put it on this middle one right here. Then you simply click on done. Then the style right here, 3 pixels as well, color blue, and the first trade line right here. Then you click on done. All right, then the one for the moving average of oscillator, the fast EMA on 12, slow EMA 26, the MACD SMA on 9. All right, on 9. Then you put the style right here on 3 pixel. The color is going to be on green. All right, color green, as you can see right here. Okay, then you put the style on 3 pixels, then you apply to close. All right, and you click on done. This is the parameters that I use for this strategy that I've just shared with you guys, showing you how you can take 4 or 5 candlesticks from the market successfully. All right, and you can be profitable with this type of strategy. Remember, guys, that there's always going to be a downside to it, because most times these markets don't always go the way we plan it to go, right? But that's why we implement strategies to help us better our trade, right? To help us. So with this setup and this strategy, you are going to count more of your profits than your losses. So guys, if you found value in this video and you really enjoyed this video, do it to like and subscribe to the channel, The Daily Forex, for more awesome trading tips and strategies. I will see you guys on the next video.